Hi guys, welcome back to Abdallah's channel. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for what you guys are doing for me. I'm not taking it for granted. Thank you for still coming back to support your girl. I'm not taking all those things for granted. Thank you and God bless you. Thank you for your share, your repost. See how far I have gone. If it's not God, if it's not you, I'm not gonna be here. So in today's video, what are we going to talk about? We are talking about the conduct of teachers or exam personnel during exam. There are some tips I want to give examiners. There are some tips I will give you on how to conduct exam. That you are an examiner, whether internal or external exam, does not give you the right to feel that you are God over all the people that you want to invigilate. Yes. So there are some tips that you have to have in mind. So the first one I'm going to tell you is, first, tell your testees, that's the people that you want to give the exam, everything that they need to know about the exam. One, like what I mean is that you tell them the time, the venue. If it's not kids that have a particular place that they write the exam, make sure you tell them the time and you keep to that time. You tell them the venue, where the venue is, so that when it's time for exam, they will just come there and write their exam here. So don't, please try as much as possible, examiners, try as much as possible not to shift your time or the venue, because that thing has a psychological effect on some of the people. And remember, like if it's a graduate school or if it's undergraduates, yeah, maybe they've scheduled what they want to do, and all of a sudden you are telling them that it's not going to hold by this time, or it's not going to hold tomorrow, no, or it's not going to hold today. I've written an exam when the time was 10 a.m. and I've scheduled, okay, by 2 p.m. I'm going to go pick my daughter from school. Do you know what? We got exam, I was in school by 9, 10 o'clock, they changed the time. They said it's 12 to 2. They said it's 2. I'm telling you, I didn't know what to do. And my daughter is in school and I needed to pick her. So these are the things that you need to do. Make sure that you tell them the time, the schedule, everything that they need to know about the exam, and try sticking to it, especially when it comes to graduate school and undergraduates that are adults that really have scheduled what they want to do. And another thing, tell them in the same telling them everything that they need to know about the exam. Tell them what and what not to bring in to the examination hall. Are they going to come with their pencils, their writing material, everything in comparison, like their pen? Are they going to bring this? Not, you will not tell them all of a sudden you're asking them, why didn't you bring this, or why are you bringing this? Let me tell you, examination is a psychological thing. They've prepared, so little thing that you do will just put them off it. So that is what you have to do. So another thing is the rapport, with how these children rapport with the examiners. The examiners have to have a good is supposed to have a good rapport with these examinees or testees. You don't have to make yourself a god over them, because do you know that that smile you can give them can go a long way to make their exam to be good. Yes, I'm just telling you, because we all have been there. Most of us have been there. You enter the hall and you see that the examiner's face is not even good. You just get scared. Sometimes when what you read, you just keep and all that. Where you get, have you gotten to the exam hall before? You know everything that you've read, and all of a sudden you are asking yourself, how do I spell is? That's is. I'm telling you, it has happened to me, and you don't know. You are looking at examiner and they are there shouting, they are there scolding at people. There's a way you conduct this, and make sure you rapport with them well, because some of them will still raise their hand and ask for extra sheet. They will ask for permission to go out to go ease themselves. So when your face is like that, they won't want to even do all those things, and they will just say, let me just try this thing and go. And finally they might not pass that exam. So another one is the test condition. Please make sure that the test condition where the examination is taking place, it's okay. The physical aspect of it, make sure that it's okay, that the seating arrangement is okay, ventilation is well lit. Do you know that I've written exam at night? The exam states, the external examiner, because it was an external exam, we stayed and there was no light to even write it. So in such cases, you have to prepare yourself and know, make sure that the examination, the environment, everywhere they're going to write it is very, very, very conducive. So that is another one. So another one is the invigilation arrangement. The invigilation arrangement is paramount. How you set the whole the desk, how the people, how the student, the candidates are going to sit. Let me tell you, it goes a long way. Because why I'm particular about this invigilation arrangement is for us to avoid cheating. Cheating in examination is not good. And for me, it is a no-no. It's better you write what you know and come out, and maybe if you don't get it next time, you know, okay, I've really done bad. Next time I'm going to do better. But it all starts from when our kids are small. That is when we start teaching them, telling them how to read, so that when they get to an exam hall, they will be confident of themselves and they will write without even looking left or right. So there's another one is attendance to special problem. And yeah, in as much as we don't pray for bad things to happen, yeah, there we really need to have that at the back of our mind. Attendance to special problem, like if it's in higher in institutions, you have pregnant women there. Sometimes they might even fall into labor while writing exam. There are cases of sicknesses, sickness. You see people getting sick, fainting. In fact, I've written exam when I was an undergrad. In the examination hall, we are writing chemistry. Yes, is ICH 101. It was in my first year, as a fresher. So we went to write this exam. When we got hall, all of a sudden, all of us were like, ICH chemistry. People started shouting. And what was that? It was an epileptic seizure. The boy was, shaking, and everybody started scrambling for help. And little kids then that we just entered school, everybody were right, everybody. People started jumping and the hall was rowdy. So in this case, you have to prepare for this kind of thing and know that it might arise. We don't pray for bad things to come, but you just know that this kind of things might arise. So there are some things that these examiners are supposed to have at the back of your mind. Just know that you don't have to attend to pupils, candidates, students individually, so that you don't go, because maybe when you are trying to attend to them individually, you might hint them about the exam that they are going right. No, you don't. They are not supposed to. So whatever you have to say, come out in the open, attend to everybody, tell everybody this is how it is, this is the time for the exam starts now. Whatever that anybody did not understand, not really understand, maybe if it's not clear, make sure you read it in the open. You don't give anybody any hint whatsoever. So that is it. And examiners, do not talk unnecessarily. Make sure you don't talk unnecessarily. Make sure that one is paramount. Make sure you don't talk unnecessarily. Make sure you don't shout unnecessarily. Because sometimes when you're doing, if it's mathematics, something that have to do with calculation, when you talk like that, the people will just go for you can agree with me that some people will even cram. So when you talk, they will forget whatever they've read. And another one is we have to try as much as possible to eliminate cheating. Please, examiners, try as much as possible to eliminate cheating in the examination hall. Examination hall is where you have to test yourself or everything you have read. So if you're coming to examination with the hope of asking somebody or with the hope of cheating, which means the need for the examination is no longer there. So whatever, we have to make sure we eradicate, we avoid cheating in examination hall. So guys, this and more, you can just go read up and know lots of it. People say that my videos are long, so that is why I don't like when I try making it short, but still it's not short. Okay, thank you guys. Examiners, please share this thing, share it to examiners. If you know that the examiner, that teacher, that professor, that lecturer, that doctor, that is like, just share it so that it will get them. Okay, guys, thank you and God bless you. Thank you, God bless you. See you in my next video.